Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Sunday morning and I'm out checking on the crops. Thought I'd do a quick crop update, what I can. So we're gonna look and see what we've got going here. Crops pretty good. Some of the corn is in what I like to call the ugly stage. That's that corn there, but we'll walk around here and look at some of it. Typically I try to put in 6 plantings of corn, sweet corn. This year I wound up with 7, but that's okay. That's just the way it worked out. Typically I start late April and plant till the first week in July and try to space 10 days apart, 2 weeks apart. Of course, the weather can play a role in that, and other things as well. So that's what we're up to. But what we've got here in this particular field is planting number 3 is this planting, and it's starting to grow. As you can see, it's starting to canopy over. And planting number 4, and we'll look at plantings 1 and 2 here in a minute, but for now this is planting 3 and 4. Now we've been on the dry side this year, but the corn still looks relatively good. But we've got some unevenness in some of this, but it was cold early, and when it's cold, minute differences in planting depth can make a huge difference. And basically soil type can affect planting depth too. This is nice and sandy down here. Corn was probably planted a little deeper than up there in the more clay ground, but it's starting to come out of the ugly stage, as I refer to it. Now, one interesting thing here, try to answer a couple questions. People ask how I top dress the corn. I don't typically, but if I do, I use these roads that I leave out between my spray blocks, and I'll drive through with a broadcast spreader and just throw it over top of the corn. Ideally right before a rain, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Usually I do not top dress, but I plant 12-row block, leave 2 rows out basically, so I can drive through and spray, and also with harvesting. And then I plant a 12-row block, 12-row block, 12-row block. Planting number 3 here is 4 of those. Now, I did something a little different. Excuse me. I think I swallowed a gnat. I did something a little different this year. I have been planting corn at about 24,000 population, 24,000 seed per acre population. This I've got up to around 27, I think, if I remember correctly. These 3 blocks, all this is planted at about 27,000 population. And run over that. All of it except for this 12-row block. And I don't know whether the camera shows it or not, but this is the prettiest, evenest block of corn I've got. Sweet corn. Planted this at about 29,000. I really like the way it looks. We'll see how it yields. That'll tell. It is actually, now it's all planted the same day, same seed, and you can see the difference in height in this corn. This corn is, you know, almost waist high that corn's knee high. And it's just a tighter population. And you might be able to see to the left and to the right. Planted this, adjusted the planter, and planted those other three. So yeah, that may be something we look at in the future. But it all depends on the yield and the quality of the ears of corn. All right, so this is planting 3 and 4. And this is planting number 6. We'll walk up and look at planting 5 and 7 here in just a second. And as you can see, we've got white on black plastic mulch down for cabbage and broccoli and collards. And didn't get a video of that. The guy at Farmwood put it down. He said the rows were crooked. He was correct. They are crooked. But that's okay. Get more in a crooked row. But, and that brings me another thing. The videos lately, look, I've been working 16 hours a day, 6 days a week, doing the same thing you guys have seen videos of me doing over and over and over, and I'm sure you probably get bored with that. I mean, how many disking and planting videos do you really want to see? All right, so this is planting number 6, and it's looking pretty good. Got a good stand. The corn looks good. Looks real good. So we'll this is our biggest single planting. This whole field was planted at one time. So that's all the planting we like, which, you know, that's not too bad. Anyhow, let's walk up. Planting number 5 and 7 are up there, and the field corn. And then we'll we got 2 different plants of pumpkins. Might show them to you, might not. It's a nice breezy day, but we'll walk up there and have a look, see at those. So here we go. The white on black, it's black on one side for weed control, and then white on the other side. But yeah, there's 4,000 feet of plastic there. We're gonna put 7,500 plants in it. So that's that'll be late brassicas. So, but yeah, corn looks good. Starting to come on. So let's walk up here and see what the others look like. Okay, this is planting number 5. This goes around the corner up there. It's planting number 5. That's planting number 6 that we just looked at. And this is the last planting. And it's just starting to come up. Right there. So and that's the last plant. And so, you know, that's looking pretty good. That's looking good. That over there's looking pretty good. So everything's looking pretty good. Let's walk up here and look at our field corn and see what it looks like. Okay, so this is the field corn. This is a 114-day variety, I think. Maybe it's a 104-day variety. I don't know. It's July the what is the day? Day is July the 11th, and it's 6.5 feet tall. So it's coming on. Looks good, nice and clean. This is the field where the wild turkeys were having fun. You can see here's either a planter skip or the turkeys, but it looks good. Nice stalk, big pretty healthy looking corn. It's a few days to tassel, but looks pretty good. I'm pleased with it. And this was planted the same day as the second planting of sweet corn, and we'll look at it in a minute. But yeah, some of it you can see is shorter on the ends there. Some of it's a little taller. But yeah, it looks good. We'll see how it yields. It's planted, I think 30,000, something like that. But anyhow, let's go on and check out plantings 1 and 2 of corn. We may even look at some pumpkins. So, okay, this is planting number 2 of sweet corn, and you can see it's just starting to tassel. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Do have some suckering in this corn. We always do for some reason. But it starting to tassel, starting to set, starting to get a ear set on it. So I will start spraying this. Corn's a little short, but as the tassel pushes on out, it'll reach its height. But I will start spraying this week. You can see this plant here has got some serious suckering going on, and for some reason this field does that. But you can see the ear set's starting to come on. So we're probably a month out on picking this corn. I can't remember when it was planted. I believe first or second week in May. So won't be too long. I'm in the point now where I'm just keeping insecticide and fungicide on the crops once a week, or more often as needed. And this is the happy time of year. I'm not real busy other than watching stuff grow, and that's what I enjoy. But if you walk out in the corn, you can see it's up around 6 feet tall, and like I said, we're starting to get some ear sets. So it won't be long. See, the tassels are immature, but they're there. So that's planting number 2, and I know I'm doing this backwards, but you know, I'm working my way back home, so that's why. Now let's go check on planting number 1. Okay, here's the first planting of sweet corn for 2021, and you can see we're starting to get some ear set. So it's we're probably 3 weeks out from picking this. So this corn didn't take off real good. It actually got frosted on a couple of times after I planted it, and it came up. But it's starting to come on now, as you can see. So we'll see how it does. But that's a quick crop update, or corn update. I didn't really look at the pumpkins or nothing, but you know, it's been saying I've been due on these. But right now we've got to transplant the cabbage and broccoli, and keep our crops clean, and do the keep the insects and disease off of them, and then we'll be into picking. But that field looks pretty good. It's pretty even, and there's a little patch up there on the hill too. So, but anyhow, if you like what we're doing, please subscribe. See, we're starting to produce some pollen. Hit that notification bell if you want to know when we put up a video. If you have a question or a comment, please do so. If you see a video you like, give it a thumbs up. And until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.